Hello, John Owens here of John Owens International, and I'd like to welcome you to this video number 4 in my video series on the 7 steps to building a winning conscious enterprise. And this video is all about embracing the power of your brand. But before I go into detail, let's recap on the first 3 steps. Step 1 was all about creating your vision and holding it with passion. Your vision was all about having a vision of the difference you wanted your business to make in the world and holding that with a passion and energy so as it sends out those vibrations to let your customers know that you're passionate about this, but also passionate so as that you'll attract people who would want to work with you. Step 2 was about harnessing the power of simplicity. This is so important in any business, no matter what size, whether you're starting out with a really small team or running a multi-billion-dollar industry. Simplicity brings real power, and we cover that in step 2. Step 3 was about building your dream team. And the important point I made here is that if you don't have a team, you don't have a business, you simply got a job. There's nothing wrong with having a job, that's fine. But if you want to build a business, you've got to have a team, because no one person has got all the skills and all the energy that it needs to build a business and effectively carry that business message to the world. And now we're here on step 4, which is all about embracing the power of your brand. So the first thing I've got to tell you about a brand is that a brand is much more than a logo and a name. Your brand, in fact, says everything and captures everything about your business. For example, it will say who your ideal customers are, who the people you work with. Do you work with young people, sort of 18 to 30? Do you work with older people who are retiring? Do you work with adventurous people who want to travel? Or do you want to work with people who in fact want to stay at home? Do you work with people who want to improve their health or to have adventures? So your brand will embrace all of this. The next thing, your brand will tell you what are the products and services you offer. Are you known for offering adventure holidays? Are you known for offering training? Are you known for creating beautiful art? Are you known for creating jewelry or music? The next thing, your values and your standards. Now, are you into providing really high-class, very expensive jewelry and art? Or are you into maybe providing affordable accommodation? Again, there's no judgment made in your brand. It is just, is this what your brand is about? And this was the market to which it would appeal. And your brand tells people what this is. The next thing is your ethos. And this is all about how you go and interact with the world and interact with your ideal clients. This encapsulating your vision, but saying how you go about it is with care about your customers and you treat everybody with gentleness, or is your ethos one about being not maybe aggressive but more assertive because you think that's the best way to carry your message to the world? It could be you're about making change, but your ethos is about being slightly more assertive in your approach as opposed to being more passive. This again is very important to your brand because it goes out and tells your customers what your ethos is, so they know to come to you for that, but it also tells your team what it is so as they will be able to buy into it and deliver it. And finally, your brand is your name and your logo. And your name and your logo simply encapsulate everything, all the other aspects I talked about. It's your brand snapshot, your brand thumbnail. So again, if you think of very famous brands around the world, you'll know that as soon as you see their logo, their name and the logo, it will call to mind all the other things, whether that is Coca-Cola or Virgin Airways or Club 18 to 30 or Versace. All of these brands, just knowing the brand and the logo tells you much more. So your brand is much more than your brand and your logo. But your brand and your logo encapsulate all of that. But if you haven't got all the other aspects, there's nothing for your brand and logo to encapsulate. Now, I'm going to go into this in far more detail at a masterclass I'm running on the 13th and 14th June. Up on the screen I have the moment 2 sessions I'm running. It's going to be a global event, so I'm running 2 sessions so that you can come and join me at a time that's say in your time zone. Please go to the link I'm showing here, http://jo-international.com. Go to events on the main menu and you get a drop down showing 2 events. Click on the one that suits your time zone best, book your seat. I guarantee you'll have a great return for your investment. So confident am I that if you feel you haven't, I'll refund your fee to the masterclass in full. Okay, I'd love to see you there.